Welcome to Spanish Grammar Lessons number 4 by myself, Mr. Crucides. This lesson's all about the past tense. As usual, it's very difficult to try and understand how to accurately use a tense in a foreign language if we don't actually know what we're talking about in English. So what's the English past tense? Well, we use it to describe an event which has happened at a particular time in the past. So for example, he played, she went, I saw. This tense is often called the preterite tense, and this is how it's formed in Spanish. It's really easy. All you have to do, first of all, find the stem of the verb. So take off the AR or the ER or the IR from the infinitive, that's the dictionary form of the verb, and then number 2, stick on the appropriate ending. Remember that the Spanish language is all about endings. You need to learn the endings because that gives us the clue as to it unlocks the meaning. It tells us who it is that does the action, because quite often the word for I or he or she will be absent. So it's really important that you get the ending accurate so that your meaning is clear and understood. So here are the 3 verbs: hablar, AR, comer, the ER, and vivir, the IR verb. And they are declined like this: hablé, hablaste, habló, hablamos, hablasteis, hablaron. So memorize this verb off by heart. Remember, it always goes in this order. Always learn it in the same order, which is I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. The past tense of comer goes comí, comiste, comió, comimos, comisteis, comieron. So that's I ate, you ate, he ate, or he, she, it ate, we ate, you ate, they ate. And vivir in the past tense goes viví, viviste, vivió, vivimos, vivisteis, vivieron. So memorize these endings. As you can see from the ER and the IR verbs, the endings in the past tense are identical. So there's really only 2 groups, only 2 sets of endings, one for the AR verbs and one for the ER and the IR. And the good news is, if you know the endings for one AR verb, then you know the endings for every single AR verb, and there are thousands of them in the Spanish language. Same with the ER and the IR. Well, in fact, as the endings are shared, just learn that one set of endings, and then you've learned then you can do the past tense for all ER and all IR verbs. Easy. So learn one and all the rest fit the same pattern. So again, pick another verb. Can you do bailar in the past tense? Bailé, bailaste, bailó, bailamos, bailasteis, bailaron. So pick a verb, see if you can decline it. Memorize it, but don't just memorize it like a parrot without understanding what it is you're saying. You need to remember that what you're saying is I spoke, I talked, you talked, he talked, we talked, you talked, they talked, etc. If you don't know what you're saying, then you're just reciting a pointless poem, basically. There are some verbs, unfortunately, that are irregular in the past tense, like the verb to be, to go, to see, to do, and to have. And this is how they go in the past tense. Unfortunately, you need to learn these separately. The good news is the verb ser and ir, the verbs to be and to go, are exactly the same in the past tense. So fui can mean I was, it can also mean I went. So ser and ir go fui, fuiste, fue, fuimos, fuisteis, fueron. In the past tense, ber, so I saw, you saw, he saw, etc., goes vi, viste, vio, vimos, visteis, vieron. Hacer goes hice, hiciste, hizo, hicimos, hicisteis, hicieron. And tener goes tuve, tuviste, tuvo, tuvimos, tuvisteis, tuvieron. So those ones you just need to memorize separately. They're completely irregular, but you know there are sort of similarities. The we ending always ends in mos. The you plural is got the sort of eis, and you've got the ron in the third person plural. So you know it's not like they're crazily different. Okay, can you translate these from Spanish into English? Remember, the clue is all about the verb ending. That tells you who did the action. So why not press pause, Scribble these down or say them out loud before I give you the answers. Here are the answers. Okay, how did you do? Okay, try these ones from English into, not French, but let's try Spanish, shall we? So press pause, grab a scrap of paper, scribble them down. Off you go before I give you the answers. Here are the answers. Escuché, visité, jugamos, vivo, ganaron, compró, nadó, bailó, compraste, descargasteis. A mouthful, that one. Bebieron, nadó, llevó, visitaron. So recap, to say that you or someone else did something, use the past tense. Well, that's what you do in English, that's what you do in Spanish. Often it's called the preterite tense. Take off the infinitive ending, take off the AR, take off the ER, take off the IR, and add the appropriate past tense endings. Try and memorize them off by heart. Hablé, hablaste, habló. Hablamos, hablasteis, hablaron. Comí, comiste, comió, comimos, comisteis, comieron. Easy. Okay, that's it for the past tense.